Hey Tiger Nation, welcome back to another episode of Tiger TV. I'm Aislinn Campbell alongside Mr. Talent himself, Doug Pond.
Thanks, Aislinn. We have an action-packed show for you today. The weather's starting to get nice out, and the seniors, we are at the home stretch. Let's finish strong. Leading things off today, we take a look at a local ice cream shop beloved by all, especially Tauntonians. Some say it's the best ice cream in town, and I'd have to agree. We have our very own Jess Foley with more on this.
Thanks, guys. I'm here at the very well-known Taunton ice cream shop, Tom and Jimmy's, where lots of people come to enjoy a variety of flavors. I'm excited to finally learn about the background behind this amazing, successful business. Being lifelong friends, Tom and Jim have always wanted to run an ice cream business.
Jim and I have been friends since we were young, very young. Probably, I think we met in the sixth grade, as sixth graders at Mulcahy School. We worked together at the YMCA. We graduated from Coyle Cassidy together, so we've been friends from the get-go. It was funny. We were just having a conversation one day, and Jim said in passing, Friendly's was getting ready to close. That was just up the street, or they may have closed already. And he said, I've always wanted to open an ice cream place. I said, geez, my wife and I were talking about the same thing recently, and lo and behold, a month later, we're looking at places, and it just one thing led to another, and here we are 14 years later.
Although Taunton is the main location, they have expanded in addition to having further expansion plans.
We have this location, which is our flagship location, obviously. We also have a second location in West Bridgewater on North Main Street. This is our third year there. That's been pretty successful as well, and that was formerly Azak's Farm. As far as further expansion, we'd love to do one or two more. We look forward to this kind of in retirement. I don't want to, wish my life away, but it's been a labor of love.
Being a popular spot in town, it's important for employees to stay on top of their tasks.
I'm overseeing everyone and just kind of making sure everyone's doing the right thing and just kind of overlooking, make sure everything's stocked and just day to day.
I do inventory to make sure that we're not missing any items and to make sure that we have all of the items that are on the menu.
I think the most important thing about working here is the networking that I do. I meet a lot of people in the community. I meet a lot of people just working together, younger students up to college, even past then. I've been here for 10 years, so I just have always grown here, and I like to see others grow.
There is no wrong item at Tom and Jimmy's. Everything is delicious, but everyone has their go-tos.
Our Brownie Sundae is definitely our most popular. We sell a lot of Brownie Sundaes. My mom makes the brownies. It comes with hot fudge, vanilla ice cream, a big warm brownie, and then it gets topped with whipped cream and a cherry.
I personally think the most popular is the T-Hoy Sundae. It's peanut butter, hot fudge, with your choice of peanut butter ice cream, peanut butter cups. So I think honestly I make the most of those every night, but it's a toss-up between brownie and T-Hoy. I think they're pretty even.
I think our most popular items, we're most known for our sundaes here. The T-Hoy Sundae is probably the top seller. It is the top seller, and followed closely by the Jimmy. So, we named a couple of things after ourselves, and they've, ironically been our top sellers. So, but that's, we're known for our huge portions and fair prices, and we think we get people in and out. And this is about family fun. So it's been successful, I think, because of our philosophy.
After being a loyal customer here for years, it was interesting to find out what goes into running this business. The workers and owners here are amazing people, and it seems like such a great environment. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jessica Foley for Tiger TV. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, thank you, Jess. It's really cool seeing behind the scenes of one of my favorite ice cream places. And I haven't gotten the chance to go this year yet, but with all this nice weather, I'm sure I'm going to be down there a lot.
Yeah, I've been once this season already, and I can't wait to go again. Moving on, students at Taunton High are being recognized for their achievements within clubs and organizations. First up is Skillsusa. District competition was held on March 4th, where 20-plus THS students competed remotely to try to advance to the state competition later in April. Taunton excelled, winning in numerous categories. Beginning, Mackenzie Cutting received a silver medal in architectural drafting. M. Gannon and Felicia Dias were awarded gold in audio radio. Darian Simbab received gold in computer programming. In culinary arts, Torrin Hodgson was awarded gold. Leo Levesque and Emily Kiker took home gold in digital TV production. And lastly, Sam Schumacher and Alec Rigo were awarded gold in medical math. Congrats to all of these hardworking students. They will be competing at the state level on April 29th.
Speaking of winning, a few weeks ago, Mass Tech hosted its State Development Conference in Boston. Taunton High School once again did an outstanding job, where they will be sending 23 members and moving on to Atlanta for the International Career Development Conference in April, where they will compete in several high-level categories. Congrats to all those who competed and to everyone moving on, and a big shout out to Talia Naguera on being named a DECA State Officer. Once again, congrats to all the winners, and I was there in Boston and it was a lot of fun.
We have some unbelievable students here at THS, and Doug, congrats on moving on as well.
Oh, thank you so much. You know me, I'm just so excited for Atlanta.
Well, moving on to other news. Doug, did you hear that they removed building from Fortnite?
What?
Right? I don't even know how
Nah.
they do that. The game just won't operate without it.
I have no words.
Well, I heard it's coming back, so we'll see. With spring sports beginning Monday, the Rundown is back with all of our spring sports needs. In addition, many Taunton High student athletes are starting to commit to colleges and universities. Braylon McDonald and Nick Lima have more.
Thanks guys, and welcome back to The Rundown. I'm Braylon McDonald, and as you can see, Nick unfortunately could not be here, so I'll be doing it alone. There are quite a few things to cover for this segment of The Rundown, starting off with a recap of the winter sports season. Then we will highlight some of the class of 2022 commitments for both fall and winter sports. And with no games starting yet, we will end things off with a quick review of the start of the spring sports. Starting things off, recapping winter sports, both boys and girls basketball had strong seasons. Despite their record, junior Cameron St. Pierre led the Lady Tigers and was the leading scorer in the Hockomock, along with making the Hockomock League All-Star team. And sophomore Callie Mello made Hockomock League honors as an honorable mention. For boys basketball, they finished the year with an overall record of 19-3 and made it to the second round of the playoffs. They were also Kelly Rex Hockomock League champions. Players Trent Santos, Faisal Mass, and Tristan Harry were named Hockomock League All-Stars. Trent was also named Hockomock League Most Valuable Player for the 2021-22 season. Next up is the wrestling team, who had an overall record of 18-4 and came in second in the Hockomock. Captain Christian Balmain and sophomore Ethan Harris both placed 8th in the All-State tournament. Congrats to them and the rest of the team for an outstanding season. Moving on is the ice hockey team, who had made it into the first round of the tournament with a record of 7-10-4. Captain Nathan Fernandez and junior Connor McGrath led the team as the top scorers with a great season. And a shout out to senior captain Ethan Ross for getting back onto the ice to finish up his senior season in time for the tournament. Continuing on is both the boys and girls indoor track teams. The boys finished off with a record of 3-2, coming in third in the Hawk, and the girls with a record of 2-3, also coming in third, but tying with Attleboro. At All-States, Nia Maynor-Smith came in 10th, Demetria Sherian in 8th, and Kaylin O'Leary in 4th, representing Taunton High in the top 10. Runner, Kaylin O'Leary had a great season where she placed 3rd at Divisionals, 4th at States, and 9th at New England's. Congrats to everyone on having an outstanding season. The Hawk has also titled Nia Maynor-Smith, Kaylin O'Leary, and Emerson DuPont as All-Stars, and Felicia Diaz making an honorable mention. For the boy runners, Connell Scully, GJ Muwalis, Andrew Jean-Louis, Evan Calley, Demetria Sherian, Peyton Welding, Andrew Calley, Aiden Fitting, and Braden Calley were all named part of the Hawk All-Stars, and Ryan Strawbridge received an honorable mention. Next is the swim team, and despite the record, swimmer captain Brady Callahan attended sectionals representing Taunton High School alongside Tim and David Luke, who later advanced to states. Brady Callahan, David and Tim Luke, and Keenan Daly made the Hockomock All-Stars, as well as Hector Ponte receiving an honorable mention. For the girls swim team, Tiffany Yee attended sectionals and put on a great performance representing THS, and was also named a Hawk All-Star. And sophomore Mila DeFav was named an honorable mention. And a quick shout out for the gymnastics team, junior Madison Bianchi was named a Hockomock honorable mention. Once again, congrats to all winter student athletes. It's not easy competing every day. Seniors, enjoy these last few months and cherish what you've done during your high school athletic career. Speaking of seniors, several THS student athletes have declared where they will be attending to further and continue their athletic careers. Starting things off is the one and only Nick Lima. Nick will be furthering his football career at Franklin Pierce University in Rindge, New Hampshire, where he'll be majoring in communications. Good luck to you, Nick. Next is John Castillo, who has also chosen to further his football career at Worcester State University in Worcester, Massachusetts, where he will be majoring in sports management. Best of luck to you, John. Continuing on is Nia Maynor-Smith, who has chosen to further her track and field career at UMass Lowell in Lowell, Massachusetts. Nia will be majoring in accounting. Good luck and congrats. Next, we have Faisal Mass, who has chosen to further his football career at Stonehill College in Easton, Massachusetts. He will be attending Stonehill undecided, but best of luck to you, Faisal. Up next is Tristan Harry, who has chosen to further his basketball career at Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. Tristan will be attending Wheaton undecided. We here at The Rundown wish you the best of luck. Moving on is Michaela Cleary, who will be furthering her volleyball career at UMass Boston in Boston, Massachusetts. Michaela will be majoring in nursing. Good luck and congratulations. And lastly, wrapping up on our fall and winter sport commitments is Nathan Keenan, who has chosen to further his football career at the University of New England in Biddeford, Maine. Nathan will be majoring in sports management. Good luck to Nathan and everyone else who was listed. Congratulations on this huge accomplishment. As most of you already know, spring sports have started up this week with tryouts. Remember, a connected student is always a better student and allows for a better experience in high school, whether it's a sport or a club. With that being said, congrats and good luck to all who have made teams and are still waiting to hear back. Scheduled games are to come in a few weeks, so we here at The Rundown will make sure to keep you posted on times and dates. The following spring sports include baseball, boys volleyball, girls and boys lacrosse, outdoor track, tennis, and softball. So get involved, Tigers. And that's going to wrap up things here. I'm Braylee MacDonald, and that's The Rundown. Tiger TV with Aislinn and Doug will be right back after this quick commercial break.
Want to take your art to the next level? Then try the Posca paint marker. Whether you're a beginner or a professional, this paint marker will elevate your art and make it pop off the page. Just shake it up and press on the paper to activate. Once prepped, it is ready to use. Posca markers can be used on many surfaces and are great for layering, leaving the only limit being your imagination.
Welcome back. I love seeing my fellow classmates make their commitments after all of their hard work.
I mean, yeah, it's just amazing to see. And I'm sure that's not all of them as we go closer to the end of the year. Seniors Faisal Mass and Matt Goddard are putting together a great fundraising event for the class of 2022, a 3-on-3 basketball tournament set up bracket style. To participate, teams of 3 are $15. For those individuals who want to watch the event, there's a $1 entry fee. The tournament takes place this coming Monday, March 28th in the Fieldhouse at 6 p.m. For more information, please contact Ms. Murphy or Ms. Bellavance.
I'll be participating myself, and I'm super excited. Up next, Kylie Burgo spotlights a longtime beloved teacher here at THS who will be retiring at the end of the school year. Take it away, Kylie.
Thanks, Aislinn. Well-known teacher here at Taunton High School, Mr. Kurt, is retiring after being a part of the Taunton Public School System for 35 years.
Well, I started teaching in the Taunton Public Schools in 1988. I taught at Parker School. I loved it. And then they called me in the spring of 1992 and said, "We have good news. We're sending you to the high school." And I didn't want to go. I liked it where I was. I was like, I don't want to go to the high school. But it ended up being a terrific career move because I've loved every minute here.
Mr. Kurt loves hearing from previous students that they enjoyed his class.
All I can tell you is I've had a blast in this building. I love it when I see kids who are all grown up now and they go, "Mr. Kurt, how are you?" And it's just a wonderful feeling. I love seeing former students out in the real world. It really, really makes me feel good when I realize that they're happy to see me.
Since Mr. Kurt won't be spending most of his time teaching, he's going to pick up more hobbies to keep him busy.
A lot of people know that I'm an exercise buff, so I'm going to try to keep myself in tip-top shape and work out every day. I love going for long walks. I love to read. I love puttering around the house, so I'm going to find plenty of things to do. I'll probably also pick up some type of part-time work. I just don't know what yet. I'll find something.
His love for history inspired him to become the best teacher he could.
I think history is an acquired taste. I think if you were blessed like I was to have really, really interesting history teachers in school, you end up liking it for the rest of your life. And I always promised myself that I was going to try to be as interesting as possible for the kids. I love to tell stories that are related to anything that we're doing in class. I think the stories really help make history class more interesting for kids.
Even though he's been teaching for many years, he still remembers all of his students.
And I remember, I swear to you, I think I remember every single one of them by name. I think because when you first start teaching, it's all new and different and exciting because you've never done this before. You never forget the students that you had. And yeah, I'm amazed at how many names of people I remember off the top of my head from over 30 years ago.
Mr. Kurt's passion for teaching and the times he's spent with students will always be something he won't forget.
I've really, really enjoyed all of my years here. I've had students whose parents I had as students. It's been I've had a really, really wonderful career, and I'm not going to lie to you, I am going to miss it.
Congratulations, Mr. Kurt, on this amazing accomplishment. Everyone here at Taunton High School wishes you the best of luck and surely will miss you. Thank you for everything you've done. For Tiger TV, I'm Kylie Burgo. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Kylie. Mr. Kurt has impacted so many students over the years.
I mean, yeah, I only got to have him for half a semester, but you could tell he really did love his job. I mean, he would always see the best in the city of Taunton, and he made class fun every day. So from me, Aislinn, and all the teachers here at Taunton High School, thank you. A couple weeks ago, Taunton High School's Student Council took part in the Massachusetts Student Council Winter Conference at Worcester State University. Seniors Jubilee Smith, Samantha Crowley, and my co-anchor, Aislinn Campbell, were each awarded the Commonwealth Award that signifies their leadership in the state.
We had a great time at the conference. I got to meet so many cool people. Up next, I've taken the role of this week's Hot Minute. So I'll meet you guys in the parking lot, and Doug, can you finish things here?
I guess so.
Cool.
So I guess Aislinn's doing the Hot Minute today, where she's going to review some alternatives to coffee, whatever that means. So I'm really curious to what that's going to look like. Aislinn, it's all yours.
Thanks, Doug. Welcome to today's Hot Minute. Today we're going to be trying some coffee alternatives that still give you that daily dose of caffeine that you need. Our first stop is going to be Starbucks. Starbucks has a lot to offer, but the most recommended drink was the pink drink. The pink drink is made with coconut milk and strawberry acai and strawberries. It was super refreshing and it's super sweet. It's a little expensive, but it's really good. I would rate this a 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend it. Our next stop is Mary Lou's. The worker recommended the passion fruit green tea. If you're into sweet stuff, I don't think this is for you, but it's definitely refreshing and I loved it. I give it a 7 out of 10. Our next stop is going to be Aroma Joes. Aroma Joes has these energy rush things. I got the beach bum one. It's made with tropical flavor and energy drink. If you're not into carbonation, I wouldn't recommend it, but it definitely gives you the energy you need. I give this an 8 out of 10. Last up is Dunkin Donuts, my personal favorite. They unfortunately didn't have the strawberry dragon fruit refresher, so I got the peach passion fruit. It's super sweet and definitely great for the summer. I'd give this a 9 out of 10. It's really good, and I hope to try the strawberry dragon fruit soon. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to today's Hot Minute, and I'll see you next time. Back to you, Doug.
Thank you, Aislinn. As someone that does not drink coffee at all, it's great to have alternatives.
I am back, and yeah, definitely. I've spent so much money at Dunkin' and Starbucks over the last year. I looked at my bank statement the other day, and it scared me. But it's okay. Tiger Talk is back, roaming the halls with some new faces. I think they're bringing back some childhood favorites. Leo Levesque and Emily Kiker have more. Take it away, guys.
I'm Leo.
And I'm Emily.
And welcome back to a special segment of
Tiger Talk. And today we're going to be asking you about your childhoods
and testing your knowledge on random facts from the internet.
Let's go. What is your favorite childhood movie?
Oof, good question. I would have to say Aladdin, the original. Yeah, that's up there for me, one of my favorites.
The Parent Trap, because I watch it all the time with my family.
A Bug's Life. It's a pretty good movie, I thought. It's got bugs and stuff.
Nemo.
Peter Pan.
Cars.
I'd have to say Polar Express.
My favorite childhood movie would probably be Toy Story.
Home Alone.
Bridge to Terabithia. I'd say The Lion King.
Probably Grown Ups.
Cat in the Hat.
Beauty and the Beast, definitely.
What was your favorite childhood snack?
Well, I loved eating Zebo cakes.
Cookie Grams, the little chocolate bears. Those are fantastic.
Cheez-Its.
Mott's gummies.
I was obsessed with bread.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Probably Nutty Buddies.
Ooh. Maybe Cheez-Its.
The Cosmic Brownies with the fudge on top.
Oh, Scooby snacks. Definitely the Scooby gummies.
Gushers. Go-Gurt, 100%.
Probably the Danimals, the Danimal Crushes. We all grew up on those. You can't go wrong with them.
Rice Krispies.
Goldfish.
Gushers.
Rice Krispies?
Cookies.
I don't know, probably like a Cosmic Brownie. Ice cream. Yeah, ice cream. Yeah.
Lunchables. Lunchables. I still eat Lunchables. It's pretty gas.
I feel like it takes more.
It's actually less. It's only 364. True. 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 Oh my god.
False.
False.
I'm gonna guess false.
You are right. He used to be a cow.
True.
False. Actually, you can drink too much water. I saw it on TikTok.
False.
True. The world's too big for it not to be true.
True. False.
False.
True. True.
True.
False.
I can't believe how many people liked Toy Story as a kid.
Me either. I know my favorite was Aladdin.
That's all we have for today.
For Tiger TV, I'm Emily.
And I'm Leo.
And this has been
Tiger Talk.
Thanks, guys. A lot of good answers there. I'd have to say that my favorite childhood movie is a tie between Monsters, Inc. and The Smurfs.
Interesting pick with the Smurfs. I don't blame you, though. But I have to say, for me, it's got to be Cars, based off the soundtrack alone.
Well, Life is a Highway is one of my favorite songs, honestly, but I don't know about the rest. And that's going to wrap things up. Don't forget to check out our Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel for all of the latest news from inside Taunton High School.
From everyone here at Tiger TV, we thank you for tuning in. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.